Hello, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Skylanders Imaginators. And this is the Nuzlocke I'm doing of the series. And yes, I'm doing it on hard difficulty. And it's surprisingly really easy right now. So let's just hope I can actually, beat the game with as much difficulty as I have been having, which is none. Or close to none. Okay. Time to pick out a Skylander. And let me pick out one of my first. Wait, no. I don't want to pick out that one just yet. I actually want to pick out my Knight Imaginator, which I named him Dark Knight after Batman.
Mystery.
Wait, actually, never mind. I changed it to Dark Robo. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of stupid now. But yeah, this is a Nuzlocke I'm doing on the series, so yeah, but to be frank, it's not that difficult right now because of how early on it is in the series. But yeah, just wish me luck. And yes, whenever I find out a way to set up, on my Switch, I'll try and do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. And trust me, I'm not looking forward to that because the Pokemon leaks that I know happened. Like for the stories I've heard from the Pokemon leaks, yeah, I'm kind of traumatized in it. And it just, kind of launched me out of love with Pokemon. So I'm kind of scared to play the series now, and traumatized after hearing everything that happened.
Skylander. Pretty convenient, huh? Of course, what's not as convenient is finding a way to get up there.
But yeah, something that I hate is how KSI, he's literally in his early to late 30s, and yet he's acting like a child over one tweet that is nearly meaningless.
I'm intrigued.
That shouldn't be as important as what he's trying to make it. And also, I'm 19 and I've been bullied my entire life to where I have a lot of massive social issues and stuff. And yet I still act more mature than him. Like that's gotta say a lot about his character if he's acting more childish than me with everything that I have wrong with me socially. Like, that just goes to say a lot about his character at that point. Heck, I don't see why they're trying to hype up the toxic waste that is Lunchly. Like, it doesn't even look good. And I like eating food. And even that slop disgusts me.
Ah, vultures! Nature's cruelest mistake.
Even if it didn't have the mold on it, it still disgusts me. It doesn't even look good. It is the nastiest looking crap I've ever seen.
Sucks to be you.
Did he just make a pun? I hate puns.
These scavenger creeps have completely taken over our battleship. And according to intel reports, eaten most of my lunch from the galley's mini-fridge. So, I'll scout up ahead, enveloping the enemy in a classic pincer movement. Plus, maybe I can find the guy who
I'm
stole
slowing down
my
on the
food
series because,
and make him
I'm not really into childish games like I was 10 plus years
That's
ago.
what my mother always told me, and it seems like good advice here.
Or at least almost 10 years ago at this point. Or at least whenever I'm recording the video, that is.
Tech Skylanders are stronger here.
Okay, time to swap out because that's a Dark Skylander. And I'm trying to get as much strength boost as possible. Okay, I'm going to bring out my tech. Wait, no, I'm actually going to bring out a more underrated Skylander. Sprocket. Or whatever her name is. Yeah, I kind of forgot most of the Skylanders' names by now.
It's building time.
I'm not even max level with this Skylander. So I'm just gonna try and take this Skylander out as quickly as possible. You know, in a way that doesn't, you know, look scripted or whatever. Because honestly, I don't like scripting my videos, frankly. Heck, the only time that I ever do script something is like if I, you know, write something down that I want to talk about for my video, but usually like it's in a non-scripted way.
I call it Pick the Big Metal Bird.
3, 2, 1.
So they're basically kamikaze pilots at this point from World War II. And don't take that as me trying to be racist towards any Japanese people. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it over here for right now, that Skylander. Behind me. And here's another Skylander that's honestly one of my favorites. Jawbreaker. And ignore his incredibly low level. And frankly, I never used him. But he is one of my favorite design Skylanders.
Over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take this selfie spot.
Watch your step here, Skylander.
You know, things they're basically just collectible by now, but I just like I like doing some collectibles as long as they're, you know, easy. Not trying to sound like a noob at gaming or whatever and saying that. I'm trying to keep up my boosts for the type advantages. Okay. I don't think I have many more tech Skylanders left. Heck, I only have maybe 3 left. If I'm looking correctly. You know what, screw it, I'm using my tech giant.
Deal with the wheel.
And I personally like the Skylander because of finger guns.
Only a sensei of the Smasher class can open this shrine. Oh yeah, the best there ever was.
And I know you can't see it, but right now, the Bouncer Skylander figurine is kind of glowing on the portal, even though you can't see it.
Level up. Higher Skylanders are stronger here.
Okay, time to swap out. And here's a Skylander that I never used once, or at least from what I can remember.
Crash and burn.
Being Frano. And you can probably tell that I never used him up. I used him before because of, you know, his incredibly and noticeably low stats for his level.
Maybe the Vulture's annual chili cook-off. Either way, I say we smash those crates with a wrecking ball.
Yeah,
Just need to
I'm just
restore
trying
power
to
to the
do
wrecking ball
about
first.
1 or 2 levels of video for this game. And no, I'm not trying to stall on the Spider-Man 2 finale part if it's not up. If it's not up by the time this video comes out. And yes, I'm recording this in advance. So, yeah. I kind of forgot this puzzle, so don't blame me if I'm, doing it wrong, even though it's literally a really easy puzzle. Wait, did I just trap myself? Darn it, I think I trapped myself. Wait, no, never mind, I can go over here. Yeah, I played this game years ago, but I haven't played it in forever before this series. So, yeah. And also, the Skylander games aren't even that difficult. So, yeah, that... especially on the higher difficulties. The only thing that makes the higher difficulties of Skylanders even difficult is, the increased damage. That's all they really... that's the only thing that even makes them difficult.
Capital! Now see this control panel out here. Come and use it to start wrecking.
Too hot to handle.
Is it kind of bad that I sort of agree with some of the villains in the series? And there goes Prime. Okay, time to use another Skylander that I never use.
Let the flames begin.
Flame Slinger. I didn't even know their name before just now using them. Heck, I got this Skylander pre-owned, which is why it already has some levels. Heck, a lot of the Skylanders I got were at least at some point pre-owned. There goes Flame Slinger. Okay, I'm losing a lot of Skylanders here.
See spot burn.
And there comes Hot Dog. I know, very creative name there. But my whole take on the whole Lunchley thing is that they all need to grow a pair and just learn to be men instead of just being these massive
Skylander,
children.
You're now in control of your very
Heck,
own wrecking ball.
I'm not even
Use it
half
wisely,
like
More
like I'm
specifically, use it to
like
knock
I'm
the explosive
maybe
crates
half their
overboard
age,
as
and
quickly
yet
as you can. This wrecking ball moves forward and
I know
backward
how to be a
for
lot
speed,
more
side to
mature
side
than
for
them.
aiming, but not back in time. Excellent work, Skylander. Aces.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the boxes.
Good job knocking off those crates. But uh-oh, here come some more enemies with more explosives. Might as well knock them off too, right? Preferably before they can get those explosives to the opposite platform. Bye-bye, birdie!
Yeah, that was a lot closer than needed.
Nicely done!
Oh, come on.
The vultures were able to get
That shoulda-
explosive
that shoulda
materials
hit
into a
him.
platform that is out of wrecking ball range. Our hands are tied, Skylander. We just have to try again.
Oh, come on. That was twice that it missed.
And boom goes the vulture! Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Okay, that was all the ones I needed, hopefully. Okay, there we go. That was all of them.
Well done. Now that the cargo area is all cleared, we can proceed to the main hangar, but I shall never forget our time.
A burning victory!
And I'm just kind of glad that I'm getting closer to finishing this series so I can, you know, get it done with already. Because I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Same with that Lego City Undercover series that I started. I just don't want to deal with these kids series anymore. Because I just don't want to be associated as a kids channel. Not to say, you know, I'm just saying it for a personal preference. I would, you know, want it to be taken as, like, seriously as a channel, instead of just being known for kids content. That's just a personal preference. For me,
Senseis are stronger here.
time to swap out. And I'm gonna, switch to, Crash Bandicoot. And yes, he is a sensei in this game. And don't ask me why, because he has never been brought up in the series, and the Wii U version of Superchargers has both a Donkey Kong and Bowser Skylander. Don't ask me why that is either. Yeah, I kind of suck at this part because I never really tested it. I never really done it before. And on a successful attempt, by the way. Which I'm still good at this game, but I just, never tested this part specifically. On a successful attempt from what I can remember. I thought that was where I was supposed to go. Oh, that's why I never done it, because of the soul gem, and those are kind of pointless. Unless if you're just, those 100% completionist type of gamers. Which I'm kind of one of those gamers too, but, not to the extent of some of these other gamers. Like, I like 100%ing. I'm more of the kind of I'm more of the kind of gamer that, prefers to just beat the main story and maybe some of the side quests. That's about all I really like doing for games.
First thing we need to do to get the ship running.
Wow, this video is already almost gone on for long enough for my minimum time requirement. And yes, if you probably already noticed, Crash Bandicoot has multiple blocks. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my mic. Okay, I'm back. It was just a phone call that I received. And anyone who knows me knows that I don't really accept calls from either calls that are clearly spam calls or from numbers that aren't registered. I'm gonna have to turn off my mic.
Perfect. Now, onto the circuit breakers. I'm no mathematician, but that just leaves one more to go.
Okay, I'm back.
Excellent work, Skylander. Now,
But yeah, I'm trying to, finish this series as quickly as possible. It's just with how long these levels usually get, it's just kind of hard to manage, like, a shorter series, and it's just kind of hard to manage it all, like all the levels throughout the game. And I did not mean to grab that. I just saw an Imaginate chest back there, and I just had to try and grab it. Darn it, I was so close to. You know what? Screw it. Just leave that Imaginate chest. Because this video has already gone on long enough.
so if we're going to actually
So I'm just gonna try and quickly finish the level so I can do my outro and stuff.
Just unscrew the back end. Hey, it worked! And nothing seems broken. Bonus!
Okay, that food item is going to be kind of hard to avoid since it's directly outside the door, where like it would be kind of hard to avoid it.
Set part.
Or maybe I could try and avoid it. Okay, there we go. I avoided it.
Skylanders are stronger here.
Level up.
And I know this is technically cheating, but that's just how the Skylander works and with how the rules I have set up.
So what you need to do...
It's kinda fair. It's technically within the limitations, since it has to be a complete knockout for me to not be able to use the Skylander again. And the extra lives mechanic isn't a complete knockout feature. So yeah, technically not cheating there. And you have to load these turrets that kind of resemble nukes into those cannons.
Smashing! Now,
But you know
on the
what?
next
Why did
show,
they
we
make
should
those?
just about be ready for some
Why did they
blast.
make the turrets look like nukes? Of all things. But I'm trying to make series on all the possible games I can. You know, so that way I can actually focus on other content, like in the future. But I don't know where I'll lead, where this channel will be if I run out of games to play. Like, I just don't know where the channel
Just
will
come out on
lead.
deck and observe the fruits of your labor.
Okay, that one was unavoidable, as I entered a cutscene directly whenever I left the door. So, unavoidable.
Well, that worked quite nicely, didn't it? Now we just need to remove all the clamps before this ship is ready to set sail again.
Come on!
Yeah, I'm just not trying to make these videos longer than needed. You know, to not come off as a content farm or whatever. And also, I'm not trying to be a greedy, like, one of those greedy YouTubers that are also trying to do it for the money. Like, I'm not doing it for the money, I'm, like, directly, I'm just doing it so I can actually have a career out, like, in YouTube and stuff. And also, I'm doing it to entertain people. Like, that's the main reason why I'm trying to, you know, do all these games is because, well, I'm just trying to entertain people. And I have a lot of games, so there's just a lot to go through.
Skylander, this way. Almost got this. Just one more.
Yeah, that was kind of lucky that I managed to get the clamp off before, you know, that enemy spawned. And I know exactly what the chests that, those bigger enemies with the falling chain look.
Doors blown open, clamps removed. I suppose all that's left to do now is head to the bridge and fly this ship out of here. Oh yes, and suppose it goes without saying that I would still very much like to find my lunch at some point too.
And yes, I know that Crash has a higher level and also a lot of coins. But that's mostly due to, you know, me having this Skylander for so long. And also using it a lot, because I love Crash Bandicoot. Even though I hate Activision as a company, because they just, you know, they just spam Call of Duty to death with tired ideas that are never original.
Me, I'll be down in the galley, taking back what's mine.
Like, they never use original ideas for the Call of Duty games. And also, they're just, like, they're very similar in their corporaticity, or however you want to say it. Like, for how, like they're just, like EA or Ubisoft with the greediness, or Nintendo as well. Yeah, I might want to, swap out and use an Imaginator. Preferably one that has long-range attacks. So I'm gonna use the one with the guns.
The password is my barbarian.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the mic.
Master of the machines.
You've knocked off a part!
Well, I would normally be extremely angry at you, Skylabel. Take that, Skylander!
Now you're in for it, Skylander.
Nice, Doomlander! Slice this ridiculous sky loser!
Okay, I'm back.
You've knocked off some of its gear!
But yeah, I should be making decent progress on this game.
Hey!
I'm just trying to, make this series as short as possible if I can.
Wrecking balls! Fun for me, I mean.
Doomlander defeated.
I'm not going to lie here. That sucked. But this Doomflounder was merely an
Yeah,
appetizer.
just like this
Something to
game,
distract
it
you while
sucks.
The main course continues to destroy
Like this
your
whole
precious
series,
Skyland.
it sucks
Good
and
luck
it's
dealing with
really
that.
childish. Like, it doesn't even have anything to be mature about in it. Like, all it is just stopping the evil. Like, that's all it is. Just stopping the evil people from doing evil things. That's all it is. Heck, the only one with, like, actual stakes is superchargers. Because all they do is just, like, they're saving the entire, like, world in there. From the actual embodiment of the darkness. I know it sounds stupid saying it out loud, but still. Like, that was easily a planetary level character in just his strength.
For this beast. Tally ho!
Like, that character was easily planetary, at least. Even though it got beat by characters who aren't even remotely close to planetary levels. It's basically just a Dragon Ball fight, with cars.
According to the battleship's Guacomole detecting radar, we've tracked that Guacomole monster here to this strange island. Wonder what kind of unspeakable acts he could be up to.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this boss fight, and then I'm gonna end the video there because it won't let me out
Okay,
of this
Skylander,
level.
you're gonna need to steer this battleship around and blast that Guacomole monster with our cannons. If you want to change direction, use our handy-dandy direction changing button. I say, he's an angry Guacomole monster, isn't he?
But this is easily the dumbest boss fight I've ever seen in gaming. It's just a big old blob of guacamole with eyes. That's all it is.
Incoming!
It's easily the dumbest boss fight I've ever seen in gaming.
Watch out, Skylander!
Like, a lot of these boss fights in this game, and this entire series for that matter, are just stupid. Like, it's such a terrible series, and And I honestly do not recommend anybody over the age of like 5 to go through this torturous game series that is so boring that it makes watching paint dry look like the most entertaining thing in the world. Like, all it is just button mashing. For the most part. All it is just button mashing, moving around a little bit, and then button mashing some more. Like, that ain't entertaining gameplay, and there's literally no entertaining story to speak of. It'll just get wiped away by the end of the next game.
I really don't need to tell you that this is bad, Skylander. But, as usual, I have a cunning plan. Take out the tentacles to defeat Guacomole Monster 2.0. That Guacomole arm is just begging to be hit, Skylander.
Mega cannons.
Incoming!
I completely forgot that you could just spam blasts.
We'll sink our battleship if we keep getting hit. Shooting those salsa bats causes a big explosion that may damage the Guacomole monster if he's near.
Yeah, I didn't realize how low of HP I truly was.
Ship repaired.
But that doesn't matter because you can just, wipe away any damage that you may get really easily too with the wrenches.
Now is the time to blast his walk arms.
And then there's another phase that's also really easy because it's just the head. And it's also really disgusting looking.
The head!
Mega cannons.
Don't take too many more of those, Skylander.
Are you kidding me? It's just like not that much damage compared to the literally every other enemy in the game. Like, I've seen more damage from a slime enemy in a game, in an RPG. That's how easy this is. Like, if a slime deals more damage to you than this, then yeah, that just shows you are a weak enemy, especially for a boss.
We've been hit!
Mega cannons.
Oh, that hurts.
But I gotta tell you, there's a lot of people that don't deserve fame on the internet. Like, there's just so many people. I mean, and also something that I've noticed is how, the only people that ever get into any controversy is, the people with a lot of subscribers. That's the only people that ever get into controversy. People with at least 100,000 subscribers. Or close to
I
it.
must say, as hungry as I still am, I shan't be eating guacamole for quite some time. Certainly happy to see another one of Chaos's beasties go down.
There's also a lot of smaller channels that also get into controversy as well. There's also smaller channels that are just as bad. Not saying that I'm one of them, but I'm just saying, there's, anyone can be a bad person. It just takes time for that stuff to get revealed.
How can this be?
But still, they're just, and people are just outspoken with that stuff from the start.
Powerful brain in the known universe.
And yet, nobody cares that they're as bad from the start. They just make them famous, and then that's when they start talking about
And
them
believe me,
in a negative light.
Brain? Is that you?
ta-da!
Yeah, that's kind of a meaningless
That'll be the last
cutscene.
time a giant monster.
Oh god, I couldn't wait to get out of that level. It's just so horrid that I almost like cut the video off in the middle of the level where it's so bad. But yeah, I lost like 4 or 5 Skylanders this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my suffering. Please like and subscribe because I honestly need it. And I'll just put myself through, more suffering, for entertainment purposes. If you all like and subscribe. So please do that, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.